Hey guys, my name is Stacia from Vara, and today I'm going to walk you through our new product, RACT. Okay, so when you open the box, you'll have this, which has your 3 mounting screws, your 3 tamper buffers, a double-sided bit, charging cable. You'll get 2 of these sheets that can protect your barrel if needed, and your mechanical override keys. And then we have the RACT. So this is the AR compatible version. Okay. So we have our 3 parts. We have the barrel lock, we have the trigger guard, and we have the stock support. All of these are modular and adjustable, and I'm going to show you how in just a second. So to register your fingerprint, what you're going to do is you're going to press the button at the top here. It'll show 3 red, which means that it's in registration mode and ready to accept a print. So I'm going to press my finger on the sensor 3 times. When it shows green, that means it's accepted. So when I go to unlock, it'll pop open. Now that we've loosened all of our pieces and they can move along the rail freely, I'm gonna grab my firearm, whatever firearm you're gonna use with the RACT. This one has already been cleared off camera. Make sure all firearms are unloaded and cleared before you do any install. So now we are going to put it in stock side first, trigger, and then set it into the barrel. I'm going to close this just so I have something to kind of retain it while I adjust my other pieces. So adjusting, this is kind of up to you. I like, if I have my AR in this, having it straight. So I'm going to kind of move the trigger guard down, and I'm going to move the stock support down as far as it can go. If you have a collapsible stock, make sure it's all the way collapsed so that when you're actually using it, you can't just collapse it and take it out. So now that we've got everything kind of in place where we want it, we're going to start tightening down all of the components. So what I like to do is get the box that we had earlier, put the RACT on the box, and I'm going to just tighten down the stock support first. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit. I'm going to grab this and then tighten so that you don't have to flip it over, and it's easier to tighten down, and you don't have to hold them in place while you do it. To install your RACT onto your wall, you're going to need a drill and a step finder. So we're going to take our 2-sided bit, and we're going to line it up so that there's this line right here. We're going to put it in just far enough to kind of line it up like that. And then we're going to tighten it. And we're all set to go. I'm doing this by myself, so I'm just going to kind of hold the stock support with my hip, and it shouldn't move because we tightened it down. And I'm going to take my tamper buffer, and I'm going to put it on the rail where I want to put my screw. And then I'm going to line up my screw with one of these holes. And then my tamper buffer should catch on the rail with the little notches that come out. Gonna grab our drill, make sure we're secure on the wall. Now that we've got our RACT on the wall and mounted, I've unlocked it with my fingerprint, and as you can see here, I've already put 2 of the pads in there so that my barrel sits comfortably and it's not getting scratched or moving around too much. So to lock in, we're just going to put the stock in, seat it into place. We're going to seat the trigger into place, and then lock around the barrel. So now that RACT is all mounted, it's easy as putting my finger on the sensor, unlocking, and grabbing my rifle out. Another thing that I want to mention is that since RACT is completely modular, all of these components can be flipped. If you wanted to mount it this way, if you're left-handed, or if your space doesn't allow you to mount it one way, it can always be flipped. It can be mounted vertically or horizontally. So RACT also does come with 2 mechanical keys, so if you need to use them, the key slot is on the other side of the locking unit. Put them in, turn, unlock, and always make sure that the key is back in the original position before you take it out.